So good evening to all. Hope you all are doing great. So today in this video, we'll be discussing about IDFC First Bank share. So today we have seen some extraordinary move in IDFC First Bank. So it has given almost 10% movement. So what are the reasons? Obviously, we know the quarter 3 update also, it has shown some extraordinary results, and also the interest rate change that it has increased almost 7%. So being a private sector bank, so earlier when we discussed almost 5 to 6 months back, the quarter results also when we discussed, and also after the AGM when we discussed mainly about how it is focusing on the retail category. So today also the main reason for that particular movement is the surge in the retail category. So the retail banking, so that has been increasing, and which is showing some positive movement in the stock. So today we'll do the complete volume analysis, and then we'll go to the technical charts, and we'll see on the moving averages followed by money flow index, so what it is suggesting and what can be the movement in the next possible sessions. So watch the video till the end, and if you're new to the channel, then definitely subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get instantly notified. Okay, so people who are new to my particular channel, so you can directly, if you want the fundamentals of IDFC First Bank, so clearly I have discussed 5 months back, so I have recommended at 25 rupees level. So at 25 rupees level, I have personally discussed to add this particular stock. So what was the reason? One main reason why I told you to add, because of this particular person. So you can see him, Vaidyanathan. So he himself, when he was giving almost his management, that is all the people, even his colleagues, where he was gifting the shares, he was showing how much passion he had towards the bank. And also when he was telling that he'll make IDFC First Bank as one of the top bank, and also among the retail category, when he said that he'll focus on that particular thing. So that was the one reason, even the company from loss, it has turned into profit. So people who don't know, actually IDFC First Bank, if you go 2 quarters back, it used to report loss. So after that it has turned into profits because of this particular person. So I updated on regular basis about IDFC First Bank. So if you want the fundamentals of it, you can definitely go through that particular videos. So today we'll only see the technical analysis and volume analysis, and we'll see how the traded quantity is varying with respect to deliverable quantity. So we also know that morning itself, we have got an update regarding IDFC First Bank, that it has hiking the interest rate. That is obviously known from January 1st itself. It has been implemented. That is interest rate on saving balances below 1 lakh to almost 7%. So clearly you can see new savings account deposit rate. You can see earlier it was favorably with almost 3 to 4%. Earlier it used to be 6%, but generally major private sector banks also, they give 4 to 5%. But you can see this particular is giving 7% interest rate on the savings account. So you can see how a company just turning from loss to profit giving. So it is showing you how much potential it has. Okay, so you need to overall analyze these aspects also, being a private sector bank. So that is what I discussed in my previous videos. Okay, so when you see the volume analysis, so clearly today you have seen some extraordinary traded quantity. So what is the reason? Yes, reason is obviously because it has given 10% movement. So 10% movement, why? Because of the quarter 3, where the retail deposits have increased. You can say surged, almost it has doubled. So when retail is doubling, so what is the main reason? So whenever retail deposits are increasing, obviously we know HDFC Bank, why it has become the #1 bank? Because of the retail deposits. So when retail deposits are increasing, so that is what is the main profit source of any bank. So when these retail segment increases, so then only obviously banks will make the profit revenue. Ultimately it goes to #1 bank. So that is why IDFC also increasing interest rate, and also surge in we can say retail deposits has made this stock to rise almost 10%. So it is obvious, it is predicted. So at 25 rupees level only we have discussed all these reasons. So today you have seen some extraordinary traded quantity, but what you can see here, so deliverable quantity is also increasing, so traded quantity is also increasing. So traded quantity is obvious, so whenever any stock is increasing, so the light blue color bars are nothing but the traded quantity, so they obviously increase. So you need to focus only whether the deliverable quantities are increasing or not. So you can see that deliverable quantities are increasing. So obviously when bank is performing very well with good management and also all other factors, so definitely I am suggesting you to hold this particular stock for long term. So it may, the long term targets also, that is in midterm, it will definitely cross 50. It should cross because it has the potential, and long term we can expect some very good move. So that is why I was telling to hold this. It is a portfolio stock, not a trading stock. Okay, so when you see the returns it has provided, so clearly you can see 1 week it has given almost 23% returns, 1 month 24, so 3 years and 5 years you can see negative returns. So that major move has not started because earlier it used to report loss, so bank was not in that great condition. So now it has been improving and it is progressing towards its success. So that is one reason in the recent times returns, if you see, they are much more higher, okay, as compared to overall returns that it has provided in the last few years as well. Okay, so next when we see the momentum, so momentum of the strong is very strong because it has crossed all the moving averages and it has closed above that. So even obviously the money flow index, it has gone to overbought region, as well as RSI is also showing some overbought region, because when 10% 5% continuous movement is present, so definitely the stock also, that is the money flow index as well as RSI, so they will also shoot up. So if market halts or little correction happens, so definitely it will be a buying opportunity for you to add in small portions. People have already added, so my level was 25. If you added at 25, definitely hold it, don't do selling. So always average your price. So this is a portfolio stock, so that I have been discussing so many times, so not many times, 5 to 6 videos we have discussed about IDFC First Bank. So clearly money flow index has entered overbought region, so it will, if it halts, if it corrects little bit, then definitely search for buying opportunity. So at which level you need to average, so that we'll see now. Okay, so we're back onto the technical chart. So this is the 1-day chart of IDFC First Bank. So today the movement you have seen, almost 10.63% positive movement was seen. So not only IDFC First Bank followed by IDFC also has shown some good movement. Obviously it shows. So if you see the lines, you can see two lines. So one is the green color line is the 50 EMA exponential moving average, followed by red color line is the 200 EMA. Okay, so what you can see, so if you see the past week's average, so it has taken a very good support near the 50 EMA. So after that you can see a candle formed here. So this is what is called the bullish hammer. So if you don't know all these things, you can watch my previous videos how to identify the trend. So you can see the 50 EMA, so when it has given that bullish hammer and taken the support, so this is where you need to give a right entry, followed by money flow index also is in the mid range. So whenever money flow index is in mid range, it either goes up or either goes down. So two scenarios may be present. So it has gone up because it was present in the 50 EMA. So definite confirmation was present. So this also we have discussed all these things, these strategies. So whenever you're investing, so today, after this particular news has come regarding interest rates as well as retail deposit surge, so you can see the stock also 2 days candles, you can see huge candles with wicks. Okay, so either both buying selling was present, but it has sustained with a positive movement. So what is the resistance that it is facing? So clearly you can see 47.50 is the resistance. So from where it has shown little bit of selling was present. So 47.50 is the near term resistance for IDFC First Bank. So this is in 1-day chart. So what can you see in 1 week chart? So in 1 week chart, you can see this red color line. So what is the red color line? 200 EMA. So 200 EMA is very important. So you know what is 200 EMA? So 200 days average, that is exponential average, is being taken. So you need to understand if it is giving a breakout. Okay, clearly you can see breakout is being given, and what is that, closing is also given. So we can take strictly as 42.66 as a very strong support. So what is the support? 42.66 is the support, and what is the resistance? 47.5. Okay, so this is the resistance and support is 42.6. Okay, so these are the two regions which are very crucial in the near term, and you need to clearly observe these levels and trade accordingly. Okay, so since it has given a movement above 200 EMA, then definitely it should continue the trend with, you can see, a big bullish candle. So this is a weekly chart, right? So you can see weekly chart, and it has given a big engulfing candle. Okay, so clearly watch this. I am holding this particular stock for long term, depending upon whether you want to average. So watch the levels clearly. I have discussed support is 42.66, followed by resistance is 47. So if it crosses that 47.55, then definitely it will continue its new journey. Okay, so further, if you have any doubts regarding IDFC First Bank, then make sure you comment in the comment section, so I'll answer that. And tomorrow again I'll discuss a separate video regarding best penny stocks, again part 2 that I'll discuss, because so much research has been done. So earlier we have discussed some good penny stocks, so make sure you watch those videos as well. Okay, so you'll have an idea. If you want to invest in small portions, you can definitely go for that. Okay, so this is all about IDFC First Bank. So make sure you like the video and subscribe the channel. So until then, take care. Bye bye.